Hey y'all, I got some time right now. I was like, let me shoot this next video before I gotta go in the house and put on my mommy hat. But I wanted all of y'all to see some books that I found or that found me today when I was on my walk. But before I share the books, make sure to sign up for my email list, my new email list, because more news and information and like announcements and just things would be sent out, and so that we can connect and on a more like intimate level. Don't be shy, y'all, to reply back to the email because I do see them, even though I send out like a mass email list, like send it out to hundreds of people all all at one time. If you press the reply um reply on that email and you message me something back, I will see it, y'all. So it's kind of like a private conversation. Like we can connect even more off of this um off of this channel. And that's what I want. That's what I like. That's what I'm here for. So we can connect, so we can build, grow, and support one another. Not only just by looking at my clips and liking it, or like placing a comment in the comment box, but to actually have real life conversations. Like, girl, like the other day, matter of fact, I reached out to another social media mama that I've been following. Her name is Janessa Danielle, I think. She's also postpartum, 9 months, and this is her fourth child too. And I reached out because I knew from her previous post that she was experiencing postpartum, I think anxiety or depression. And I reached out to her um this week because I just wanted to know, like, hey sis, like, how are you? Are you through that patch in postpartum? And do you got any tips for me? Because I feel like every day is a new day. Like, just like Patty said, it's a new day. Open my life. Right. That's exactly how I feel when I wake up. So I'm like, let me reach out to this sister, to this mom who I know have some type of experience. And I say that to say that's what this is about. Like, to connect. This is not only just to consume what I'm putting out, but to connect with what I'm saying and then to let that lead us somewhere else. So reply back to the emails if you feel led to. Don't Okay, yeah. Don't be shy because I will read them and reply. All right, so about the books that I found today, or about the books that found me on um my path today. I was at the park with the children because getting out the house always helps, getting out into the elements, getting some fresh air, letting that sun hit that skin always helps, and it always serves the mind, the spirit, the body, and the soul. So we packed up the whole family. We went to this park, right? Boom. They got this little library box. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like the community places them throughout your community, and it's where you can place books that either you don't want no more, need no more, into this box, and people can come and they can just open it up and they can take them out, and they can also put some that they don't need. So it's kind of like a book exchange, but it's for the community and it's completely for free, and I love it. So when I'm at this playground, I didn't know that they even um had one there. I'm just taking a walk, getting this blood flowing because my mind been going. and I see the box. So I'm like, okay, let me go take a look at this box. Okay, because I'm in like a more suburban town, so I'm like, I don't know what kind of books they gonna have in here. Like, what kind of books they gonna be have in this box for me to read? Because some of the boxes that I've looked at in the past, they're like old, corny. Like, what? I don't say that like they were corny, but they just were not my type of book. Typically, my type of book is a self help book, is a informate informative, is an informative book, something that can help me to grow in some type of capacity. I don't read fiction books. I don't read, yeah, like I read nonfiction life books. So I'm looking at this book from the outs. I mean, not on this book. So I'm looking at the little box from the outside. Like, I don't think they're gonna have nothing in here for me. But let me just open it and see. Let me open it and see. I opened that up, y'all. Why the first book I seen? Like, I literally had to like look in closer because I'm like, are you serious? Like, they got this book in here in this part of town? I didn't think that nobody would even have this book out here. Ianla Benzine. Get over it. Thought therapy for healing the hard stuff. If this ain't right on time, if this ain't right on time, let me know in the comments if you have read this book or read any of her books. I've read about one or two of hers. So when I seen this one, I'm like, okay, we're gonna add this on to the Ian train. So this was the first one. I said, okay, right on time to help me get through some tough things, some things that are appearing tough in my life. Here is a guide. Then the next book I seen was The Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer. I've heard of this book when I was in church of how like helpful it was, but then I've also heard how like I have I have also heard how this was helpful for people who were not like on the Christian path as well. So I seen this and was like, ain't it ironic that I'm not even in the religious sector no more, but this book has crossed my path again. So let me pick it up this time. So I see it as now it's time. Now I am able to absorb and to digest what may be in this book, whereas before I know I wasn't. So let me know if you've read this book. This is a popular one. The third book I found was A New Model by Ashley Graham. And this one is about confidence, beauty, and power. And I know that she's like a fashion model for like the plus size. But this book, hold on, but this book connected with me because it's about confidence and power and beauty. And I'm still in this postpartum learning to embrace all the shapes and the curves and the like extra weight and stuff. So this is going to help with that. Let me know if you read this. And then as I was leaving the park, I looked again and I found this book, The Bad ASS Life. And it's like a 30-day guide for like habits for the mind, the spirit, and for the body. This is by Christmas Abbott. No, Maggie Greenwood. So let me know, y'all. But I say that to say that spirit led me on this path. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm reporting to you live. We're in like the dark right now. So hopefully I can edit this up some because look, you can hardly see me. But anyway, if you've read any of them books, please let me know in the comments how they were. And also I say that I am sharing this to say even if if you are growing through a like uncomfortable patch, he's trying to get the mic. If Nuh-uh, boo boo. If you are growing through an uncomfortable patch, and hold on, let me see if I turn the light. Okay, that's a little better. An uncomfortable patch, and you are asking, you're seeking answers. I challenge you to look in places that you may not think the answer will appear. So a better way to look for to look in places is just to go with your first is to go with your first instinct. Go with your gut. It was my gut. It was my intuition that led me into that box. Okay. And I left the park with four amazing, I think they're going to be amazing, but four books that can pour into me, that can feed my mind, that can give me more information and more tools to utilize as I navigate through motherhood and the shifts and the changes and through postpartum and being a wife, but also just being a mother, a person, being a woman. And I'm learning so much that tools are so essential. Like, tools help make life easier. Like, ugh, if there was a way to just provide people with tools, and they're fairly, y'all. Oh my god, hold on. What are you doing, boo boo? Trying to get the cup. Okay. um, tools are such a gift, and if there's any way that I can supply them, if I can offer them, I will, maybe in the future. But as of right now, I'm getting tools for myself, learning what I can, and sharing about my experience with you all, and holding your hand as I hold my own through this thing that we call motherhood, that we call womanhood. Excuse me, y'all. So I love y'all. Thank y'all. Share this with another mom, because you never know what somebody's like going through. That's the biggest thing too that I'm learning. You never know what somebody is going through. And with that mindset, it allows me to have more compassion, to not be so quick to judge a person based on their appearance or based on how they may respond, because they may be doing their best just to get through the next hour. Like, give people grace. Shoot. So I'm learning that as I give myself grace, I'm learning to also give other people grace too. So I hope that y'all all have a great day. I know y'all, I'm like in the dark. Have a great day. Shoot. At this point, I feel like saying a prayer. I say a little prayer for you. To all my mothers out there, I just pray that, and this is not in no Christian base. This is just me speaking out into the earth on behalf of mom. Whatever spiritual practice or religious practice, whatever God practice or source practice, whatever you are connected to, I'm speaking through that. But I'm just going to say pray. I pray that y'all all have a beautiful day. I pray that the day is less heavier than it was the day before. I pray that you have the support that you need today in the moment, whether that's physical support, emotional, mental, financial, educational, whatever. I pray that you have that support and that you feel seen, that you feel heard, that you feel loved, that you feel important, and that you're able to continue to grow mm, and to walk towards the version of you that you have in your heart and be able to choose that even in the challenging times to choose and to make decisions that honor that version of you that you are coming into fruition of. Y'all hear me, John Sound all poetic, like no, but I truly mean that. And I'll see y'all on the next vid. Boop boop. Do you want to say something? You want to say papa? You want to say mommy? Okay, I didn't say drop. You want to say mommy? Oh, okay.